Why do humans dare to appear before me? Perhaps to offer themselves as sacrifices. Very well. Your wish is granted.
Here we go. Okay, Lord of the Dragovians. Let's rock. Alright, so first turn, we're going to have Hero psych up. Yangus, I want you to cast Kabuff, because Angela's going to do the same thing. Jess, you cast Accelerattle, and Angelo, you cast Kabuff as well. Now, he can double attack, but only really when he feels like it. Hero, you go ahead and use full heal on Jess. Yangus, I want you to try and lower his defense. Jess, you cast... Let's see. Let's go for an Insulate, because he will breathe fire. And Angelo, you cast Kabuff again. Good. We started lowering his defense. That was good timing with that Insulate. Alright, Hero, you psych yourself up. Yangus, keep trying to lower his defense. Jess, you cast Oomph on Yangus. And Angelo, go for a multi-heal. Oh, I know what I should have done. I should have equipped my Dragon Sword, because that would have dealt a ton of damage to this guy. Oh well. I'll have to remember that for a little bit later. For now, we're okay, though. Holy cow. And that was with our defense raised as well. Holy crap. Alright, let's get Hero up. Alright, Yangus, go for a Typhoeus' Maul. Jess, I need you to cast Accelerattle again. Angelo, you just go for a full heal on Yangus. $2,125 damage. Nice. Nice miss. Alright, Hero go for a Falcon Slash. Angus, you psych yourself up. Jess, you're gonna go for a Timber of Tension. And Angelo, just go ahead and heal Yangus, I guess. Jess, you definitely need to get Insulate back up. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about a cold wave to remove our buffs with this guy. This is down. Right as his defense is brought back as well. Oh, Super Saiyan time. Time for you to meet your maker, Lord of the Dragovians. Oh, he's still kicking. That's surprising. Nice try. Alright, I'm pretty sure he's close to death, so I'm not going to worry about using Insulate this turn. Let's just go ahead and try to finish him. And we got him. Goodbye, Lord of the Dragovians. Yay, level up for Jess. We'll put all those into sex appeal, please. She becomes a sexy lady. She learns Kasnooze. It's not very useful. Angela's level 40 now as well. And you're gonna put those all into your stab skills. Stab skills improve. He becomes a wizard. Angela alerts Caduceus. Oh, and he dropped a seed of skill. That was nice. There you go. Back in your human form. All better now?
What have I done? After the ritual, everything felt wrong. As though I were entangled in the threads of some enduring nightmare. Humans? What are humans doing here?
We came here to get you back to your senses, you goofball.
No. I remember now. You confronted me when I was out of control. Brave humans, you have my gratitude. Had you not put an end to my madness, it would have meant the end of the Dragovian race. I decided to abandon my human form, yet it was humans who rescued me. It appears my decision was a grave mistake.
You think?
You? How can this be?
Oh, you know us too?
You saved me. No. You saved all of the Dragovians. What a strange hand fate has dealt us.
How come he knows who you are, Gov? And what's all this about fate?
It seems you remain unaware of your true origins. Or perhaps your memories have yet to be reawakened.
Is that so?
Very well. You are the child of a human father and a Dragovian mother. The blood of both races runs through your veins.
Ah, so he's a little human and a little Dragovian.
But of that I will speak no further. Consult your grandfather if you wish to know more.
Grandfather?
Chen Mui, I sense your presence. Reveal yourself.
Now, if you haven't figured it out yet, that's Chen Mui. He was Munchie all
I should
along.
have known your penetrating gaze would see through my disguise, my lord. Forgive me.
His name kind of gives it away because it's basically just Munchie all jumbled up. Plus, you can tell from his hair. He has the same hairstyle that Munchie has.
I apologize for hiding my identity from you for so long. I am your grandfather. I disguised myself as Munchie so that I could travel alongside you and see that you were all right.
Ah, so you're our grandfather.
I understand you must be shocked. Anyone would be. And now I will fulfill my promise to unravel the mystery of your birth for you. It is quite a long tale, however. May I suggest we adjourn to my home, where we can speak at our leisure?
Very well. I shall transport you back to the sanctuary.
I like his staff.
Please visit me again once Chen Mui has satisfied your curiosity. there is still much for us to discuss as well. You have earned the right to undertake the Dragovian Trials.
Ooh. The Dragovian Trials, eh?
Home again. Home again. The power of the Lord of the Dragovians is a wondrous thing. Well then, there is something I would like to give you. Follow me.
Okay, then. Ah, it's an argon ring.
This is a keepsake of your mother, Shia. It was given to her as a present by your father.
I see now. So Gia was our hero here's mom, and El Trio was his father. So that actually makes him part of the country of Argonia.
Does the jewel set in the ring seem familiar at all? I thought it might. It's an argon heart, obtained by your father 20 years ago, during his initiation as Prince of Argonia.
I see.
Long ago, some 20 years previous, a curious Dragovian girl by the name of Gia decided to visit the world of the humans. There, she chanced to meet a young prince named El Trio. It was love at first sight. But her father, Chen Nui, none other than yours truly, objected. He took Xia back home to the Dragovian sanctuary so that the couple could never meet again. He thought it was the right thing to do. He believed there would never be any way for a Dragovian and a human to build a happy life together. But he was wrong. His foolish decision caused no end of sadness and tragedy for his beloved daughter Xia. Shortly after Chen Nui forced his daughter back to the sanctuary, a human body was found just outside.
He tried to make his way back to her, but he died just short of reaching her.
It was El Trio. He had fought desperately to find Xia again, but died just before reaching the gates of the sanctuary.
That's a shame.
The death of her true love wounded Xia to her very soul. She plunged into an inconsolable sorrow. Her life ebbed away from her day by day. One day, even while absorbed in her grief, Xia realized that she was pregnant with El Trio's child. Every single one of the Dragovians objected, but she stood firm and decided to keep the baby. Xia delivered a healthy baby boy, but in her weakened state, she never recovered from the strain of childbirth and passed away soon after.
Oh, so she died too, not long after Hero here was born.
The Council of Elders convened a discussion to decide what should be done about the half-human, half-Dragovian child. It took several years, but finally, the Council of Elders announced their final decision. The child's memory would be sealed away, and he would be banished from the sanctuary forever. Needless to say, by this time, Chen Mui had changed his mind. He argued against the cruel and closed-minded decision at great length, but the Council of Elders refused to reverse it. Chen Mui cursed himself for his powerlessness. Shortly thereafter, the Lord of the Dragovians used his power to seal away the child's memories, and the boy was expelled from the sanctuary. The boy was Chenmui's last remaining connection to his only daughter. He knew he could never truly abandon the child. So, Chenmui begged the Lord of the Dragovians for permission to follow his grandson into the human world. The Lord of the Dragovians told Chenmui that he would only allow it if Chenmui disguised his true appearance as a mouse and never spoke directly to the boy. Considering the hardship his grandson would be facing as an exile and an orphan in a totally new and unknown world, Chenmui made up his mind at once. He transformed himself into the likeness of a mouse and chased after the boy as quickly as he could.
Aw. It's quite a tale.
And now you know the whole story. My apologies for keeping it from you until now. Please forgive this doddering old man.
Don't worry about it. I also love how he has all those pictures there, right in his little treasure box.
As for the ring, I would like you to have it.
Alright.
I think Shia, your mother, would have wanted it that way.
Alright, we got ourselves an Argon ring.
Perhaps you should have another look around the sanctuary. Or would you like to hear the story again?
No, that's okay.
Hardly a surprise, given the length of the tale. Let us make our rounds of the sanctuary and tell everyone of your valiant service to the Dragovian elders.
So yay, that's that completed. Now I'm going to use that seed of skill on our hero here. Give ourselves some more spear skill. Now technically the side quest is complete, but there's still more that we can do to it. We mainly just needed to get that Argon ring from bringing the Lord of the Dragovians back to his senses. However, if we make our way back to the Heavenly Dais and where the Lord of Dragovians is now, he'll offer to give us several tests, basically. I was hoping he'd let me rest, but whatever. Oh, Angelo. Never change, my friend. Yep, we beat him. Your phoenix-like constitution, eh? Yeah, totally didn't have anything to do with us defeating the Lord of the Dragovians. We can talk to the elders real quick, but I don't think there's much point. But we will, just to do it real quick. spell placed upon you to seal away your memories is actually a form of curse. In fact, it is said that those who suffer from its effect become highly resistant to curses themselves. Yeah. That is a testament to its ability to protect you as well as make you forget. So that curse that was placed on us, it sealed our memories of this place, but it also prevented our hero here from being affected by curses at all. Now, we are going to be taking on the Dragovian Trials, but I think I'm going to save that for next time. Simply because, well, I've been going for close to 2.5 hours now, and it's probably going to make a good stopping point soon. Anyway, hold on. Let's warp over to Princess Minnie's castle. I wonder if I have the rest of the mini medals that she needs now. Ooh, nice, we got a Flail of Destruction. Okay, good for you, Queen. Princess Minnie, I mean. I thought I'd get like a cutscene or something for getting all the medals, but maybe not. Oh, well, I guess we don't get a cutscene, it's just for completion purposes. Where's that Flail of Destruction? Oh, was it put in my... Yeah. Scourges all enemies with a power beyond imagination. Wow. That sounds cool. And only Yangus can use it. It's actually very slightly more powerful than the Conqueror's axe. That's very surprising. Okay, well, good for you, Princess Minnie. Alright, so we're gonna rest up, and then we're gonna save, and I think that's gonna be my stopping point for today. So yes, we will be taking on the Dragovian Trials, but that'll be for next time. Now, unfortunately for each of the trials, because there are multiple ones, each time you have to face the Lord of Dragovians in his human form, and then he'll switch into a dragon form. Each time you beat him, you get a certain kind of reward, like you can get some armor, you can get a sword. You can also upgrade your alchemy pot so that it makes all your alchemy instantaneous rather than having to run around and stuff in order to make stuff. And each time you beat him, he does send you back to the sanctuary. So unfortunately, every time you want to fight him, you have to go back through the heavenly dais. Which can be dangerous considering the enemy types you face there and such. But we'll get it done. Now what I might do in the interim is I might level up a little bit just so I can raise Hero's spear skills some more. I'm not sure if I'll do it yet, but I'm considering it. I mainly want to work on raising his spear skill because there's a certain dragon form that we're going to be facing, and we need specific skills to fight it. Otherwise, it's pretty much impossible to defeat him. But we'll get it done, one way or another. I also have to remember to equip that dragon sword that I made. I think it's called a Dragon Slayer or something. It's less powerful than the liquid metal sword, but I think in the end, I think it does like 60% more damage to dragons, so it might be more useful in the long run to fight them with. Okay guys, so this is going to be my stopping point for today. When you join me next time, we'll be facing the Lord of the Dragovians again as part of the Dragovian Trials. So I'll see you then, guys.